Hi friends, thank you so much for coming back to craft with me today, and welcome if you're new to my channel. My name is Alyssa, and today I have a fall themed project. This is just a one-page wonder interactive folio. I'm using the same paper pad which I have been using for all of my fall projects. It's the Golden Hour paper pad by Park Lane. And so I'm just going to jump right into it and show you what we have here. So I just have this label here towards the bottom, and I just hand wrote, "Hey there, pumpkin," because it has all these cute pumpkins all over the paper. And then it is closed shut here with a little Velcro dot right there. But we'll just open this up, and I have another little vellum flip page here. I don't know, I've just been obsessed with making these lately. And so I added this little pumpkin to the corner. And there are some more pumpkins underneath. I have a tag sheet here for writing. And then this side is also a top pocket. So I stuck this 4x6 journaling card in there, and I just added that little mushroom there. And then both of these panels open up like so. So I did leave this blank. I thought a photo would go nicely here. And then there's a side pocket on this panel. So I have this little cut apart from the paper pad: flannels, falling leaves, bonfires, and pumpkins. Feels like fall. Yes, please. I would like all of those right now. And moving right along, I have this sticker here, which is my tuck spot. So I have "Hey there, pumpkin" again, and a little tag here, which you can write inside. And there are some pumpkins. I'm sorry, those aren't pumpkins. There are some apples on there. And on my last panel, I just glued this little scrap sheet that I had down for extra writing space, and I added another mushroom ephemera piece up in the corner there. I think that's actually a Tim Holtz piece, but that's pretty much it for my little interactive folio. So we'll just close those up like that, bring this side over, and then we can close up our little flap there. So go ahead and grab a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and we can make one of these together. The paper pad I'm going to be using today is going to be the Sweet Melody paper pad. I'm not doing a Christmas project today, so I thought I would just bring out some of my old papers to work with. And by the way, this doesn't have to be a one-page wonder if you don't want it to be. You can make this whatever height you want, but I don't know, I just like one-page wonders. So this was a 12 by 12 sheet, and I just cut it in half horizontally here so that I have two 6 by 12s now. So I'm just going to start with one of them, and I'll turn it over so you can see where I'm scoring. And for this one, we're just going to be scoring at the 12-inch side at 3.5 and 7.5. So we have 3.5 and 7.5. And we're just going to be folding these two outer sections towards the center here. So I'm going to do that. And then we can just put this sheet aside for now and grab our other 6 by 12. So for this one, we are going to be scoring just at the 12-inch side at 1.5, 6, and 10.5 inches. So we're going to do 1.5, 6, and 10.5. And then for this one, we're pretty much just going to fold it in half here. And then our two little strips on the outsides, we're just gonna fold them the opposite way pretty much. So I'm using single-sided paper here. So you can kind of see, we're gonna just fold these outer strips the opposite way. Like that. So we're kind of left with something that looks like this. So this is pretty much going to be my outer cover. Okay, so we're going to bring back this sheet here. So we're going to take the bigger section on the left here, and we're going to pretty much take this sheet here and see this little strip on the right side of our sheet. We're just going to be gluing this down to create a side pocket. So I'm going to start by doing that. And I'll just pop some glue on these three sides. And then just attach it right to this panel here. And just make sure everything's lined up evenly. I was fine just leaving this part blank, but I probably will cover up these two panels and then this little strip in the front. But before I do that, I'm just going to keep on gluing down my pockets here. So there's just one more little pocket that we're going to create here. So we're going to pop some glue on the side and the bottom, and that's going to create our top loading pocket. So let's go ahead and do that. And just close this up. And then this is actually going to be left alone because this is going to be that flap in the front that closes the whole entire folio. So that's pretty much all the gluing that we're doing. And then pretty much we're going to fold it up by closing our two sides like this. And then we'll bring this side over. And again, this part here is just going to be the little flap that closes the whole folio together. So I'm going to just cover up some of my blank sides here. So I've just cut out a little strip here, which measures 1.5 inches across by 6 inches tall. So that's going to just be glued right on top since I'm using single-sided paper. And I was also going to cover up these two panels. I'm going to start with this side. So just this panel here measures 3.5 inches across by 6. So I just cut out a little sheet here to glue over top. And then this middle section here measures 4 inches by 6. So you could even put a 4 by 6 photo here if you wanted to. I think actually what I'm going to do is just use this little 4 by 6 cut apart from the paper pad, and that will fit perfectly as well. So I'm going to glue this one down. And I'm just gonna make sure everything can still close up nicely. All right, and then if you did want to cover up this side, just do that obviously before you glue down the pocket here, but this side would be 4.5 by 6 inches. So that's if you want to cover that up, but since this is a pocket, I don't mind just having a blank background there. So I think that's pretty much it. So of course you can go ahead and decorate however you want, fill up your pockets. If you did want to do a vellum flip page, I just cut out this sheet of vellum here that's 4 inches by 6 inches. And then I'm going to score at 1/2 inch at the top here, so I can just glue it to the inside of my top pocket. So let me just quickly do this. So this is the 6 inch side and I'm just scoring at 1/2 inch. And then we'll just fold this over. And then we're going to glue that little 1/2 inch tab inside our pocket here. Just like that. And so that creates our little flip page. So let me just go ahead and glue this. And we'll stick that right inside the pocket there. And now I'm just going to start with the front to decorate this. So, I mean, I feel like it doesn't really even need much on the front, but I think I'm just going to take some like gold ribbon here and just tie it up into a little bow. So maybe I'll do that last then. Okay, so let me just go ahead and open it back up and start decorating the inside. I think I'll just stick a little butterfly sticker down below the vellum here. So there's my little flip page. And I have another 4x6 cut apart from the paper pad, which I love this quote: "You are strong, lovely, kind, smart, brave, inspiring, dear friend." And I love the color of this card too. So remember this top pocket here. I'll just slide that inside. So a 4x6 cut apart journaling card or photo would fit perfectly in this top pocket. And then over on this panel, I have one of my favorite little sheets here that I'm just going to glue down at the top. And that could be a little space to write a note. All right, and then these two panels open up. I have a journaling card here and just a little tag with these birds. So I'm gonna stick these in my pocket here. And I don't know, I like to leave this panel alone for a possible photo. So I'm just gonna scooch this right along. This panel is already all set for us. So we just have this one here, which I'm probably going to just add one of these other little cut aparts from the paper pad, and it says, "You are lovely." And this one I'll just glue down. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to do for this folio. So you can obviously make yours as fancy as you want. and as detailed as you want. I'm kind of just here to give you the idea and you can run with it. So have fun decorating your interactive folios here. And I cannot forget the finishing touch. So I'm just going to tie this ribbon around. Since there's some gold foiling in my paper, why not add a beautiful gold bow to go with it? And I'm just going to try to manipulate this to make it look how I want it to look. And I'll just cut off a little bit here. Okay. I think that is super cute with a little bow tied there. So that's going to complete this one-page wonder. I hope that you all have enjoyed this tutorial today. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more crafty fun and inspiration. And leave me a comment down below and say hi. I love talking to all of you. I will see you all in my next video, and until then, happy crafting and huge hugs to all of you.